And quiet on the set.
Executive Chamber.
Hi, Andrew Cuomo, please.
Okay, who's calling?
My name's Eliot Bernstein, and I have on the line with me William Wagner, who's a reporter.
Okay, one moment.
Thank you.
Press office.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Andrew Cuomo.
Hold on, please.
Thank you.
Executive Chamber, may I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Andrew Cuomo.
May I say who's calling?
Sure, it's Eliot Bernstein.
And William Wagner.
And William, I'm sorry?
Yeah, and it's regarding a criminal complaint I filed against Andrew Cuomo while he was Attorney General. I also filed a copy with Governor Patterson, and I haven't had any response back in several months now. So I'd
And
like...
you filed this when he was Attorney General?
Correct. I filed it with the Attorney General's offices, and I filed it with Governor Patterson's office, as well as the New York Chief Justice of the Criminal Courts, and about 50 other people.
And you never heard back from anyone?
No.
Yeah.
In fact, this goes way back to Stephen Cohen's promise to get right back to me regarding the criminal complaints, and I've made several submissions to Mr. Cohen, as well as notified federal and state authorities of Mr. Cohen's possible criminal activities as well.
When was the last time that you spoke to Stephen Cohen?
Hold on. Looks about June 13th, 09. And I sent him a letter on June 13th, 09, memorializing our conversation. That was an 8-page letter he received. And he knows me since childhood, so he should know this call well.
All right, bear with me for 1 second.
Okay. Can I get your name?
Mr. Bernstein?
Yes.
Bear with me 1 moment.
What was your name?
Hello, Mr. Bernstein?
Yes.
Hi, this is Emily Cole. I work for Steve Cohen.
Emily, what's your last name? What's your last name?
Cole, C-O-L-E.
Hi, Emily. You work for Steve Cohen, so you probably have conflict with this matter, but I'll let you decide.
Okay.
I have filed criminal complaints against Andrew, Stephen, and Monica Connell.
Okay.
I filed the criminal complaint in November with Andrew Cuomo's office directly. I filed it with Governor Patterson, so I'm calling also to find out how that complaint's going. And I filed it with the Chief Justice of the Criminal Courts of New York, as well as with Eric Holder and several other Department of Justice people investigating the matters that we're discussing.
Concerning what was the complaint?
Criminal allegations against Andrew Cuomo, Stephen Cohen, and Monica Connell for criminal obstruction of justice and a variety of other things, including RICO, which I'm in the middle of a federal RICO and antitrust civil lawsuit before Sheriff Shinlin at the 2nd Circuit as well, tied to a whistleblower, Christine C. Anderson from the New York Supreme Court. Federal Judge Shinlin is legally related my case to hers. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but Stephen Cohen, who knows me since Glencoe is a child, where we played hockey and other things together, has spoken directly at length with me about these things. And he failed to get back to me dating way back to '09 when I've written letters to him, because he requested that I write letters to him regarding the criminal activity of Mr. Cuomo.
Okay.
So, with acknowledging that there could be possible conflicts here, who is going to handle this criminal complaint that's been lodged with the governor's office against Mr. Cuomo?
You know what? I'm not certain who that would go to. I can check into that and get back to you. I assume perhaps counsel's office, but I think that that's more formally the role of the Attorney General's office.
Well, I filed it with the Attorney General while Mr. Cuomo was there, and he blatantly disregarded it by failing to do anything, which is again
by failing to investigate himself.
How about, yes, by failing to turn it over to a non-conflicted prosecutor.
Okay.
And that's criminal activity too, because that again is obstruction of justice.
Okay.
Okay, so now with all that information, you want to go find out who to have take this call?
Sure. Well, let me ask around and see if I can come up with an answer for you. I know that if you filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office, I'm sure it's still there. I know those don't necessarily, they get handed down, so I'm sure that it's with the new administration there, and they might be good people to talk to about it as well.
But I also did file the formal complaint with the governor, asking that the governor, Patterson, move the complaint through to a special prosecutor.
Okay, well, if he didn't do that, then there's nothing we can do about that now.
Well, what do you mean?
If Governor Patterson didn't do that, I'm almost certain I can check for you that there's nothing we can do with that complaint that was filed with Governor Patterson's office if he hadn't passed it along to a prosecutor. So perhaps refiling it with the new Attorney General would be my suggestion. But again, I will check and I will ask Steve and I will find out the best way to go about this and I will let you know.
Okay, do you need my number or anything?
Yes, please.
Okay, 561 245 8588. My name is Eliot, Eliot, Bernstein, Bernstein.
Okay.
And as Stephen Cohen knows, this involves a car bombing and attempted murder of my family.
Okay.
So it has a high priority urgency to it. So if you get back to me sometime today or tomorrow, it'd be great.
Okay, I will let him know.
Okay. I think he already knows all that.
Okay, well, someone will get back to you.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Hello? Andrew Cuomo, Governor, 324-211 call. Pat Hanley, Elliot Bernstein, waiting for the governor. Waiting for Emily Cole on behalf of the governor. I object and do not consent to any other listeners on this call.
Mr. Bernstein?
Yes.
I'm sorry, should this be word for desk? I'm not getting an answer. May I take a number for you?
Certainly. My number is 561 245 8588, and it's in regard to our February 8th call regarding the Iviewit companies and the criminal complaint against Andrew Cuomo.
Okay, and Mr. Bernstein, is it K-I-N.
Correct. And what is your name, please?
My name is Kate.
Kate's last
I need
name?
to put you on hold.
Yeah. Hi, babe. Just got to find your last name. Excuse me.
Thank you. I'm sorry to keep you holding. What was it that you needed?
Your last name?
My last name is Whittemore.
Whittemore.
That's right.
Okay. And Kate, what's your
Thank you for
title?
message. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Well, Eliot, the only thing I would have asked is for her email, but
Good morning. Is Emily Cohen?
she's in our New York office. Please.
Okay. Andrew Cuomo, call 413-2001. Hi. Hello, Emily Cole, please.
Yes, this is she.
Hi, Emily. Eliot Bernstein calling.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not well, but how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. I was looking to find out if you got any information on my complaints.
We did pass it along to several.
Let me ask you a question. Are you related to a Como, by the way?
No,
Is your mom?
no, sir.
So you're not part of Maria Como Cole?
No, and I don't understand if that's a relevant question.
Well, I'm asking about the handling of a complaint of Andrew Como. If you have family that is related, and there is an Emily Cole whose mother is.
Appropriate question, and it's not the case.
So you're not the Emily Cole whose father is Kenneth Cole and mother Maria Como Cole.
No, sir. Would you like me to pass your call on to someone else if you think you can handle it better? Because I'm fine with that.
Well, no, I'm asking you a question. If you're saying no, that you're a different Emily Cole, then that's fine with me. Then I don't have an issue with a conflict. Otherwise, I would have a massive conflict, as you can understand. You would have a massive conflict, and I would be including you. No, not regardless. Let me just explain.
Okay.
Let me explain.
No, sir, I can just explain. There's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is pass your message along.
Pass me what message along? First of all, I would like to get that I called you and we spoke on 3/24, correct?
Yes.
And you were checking into where the criminal complaints against Andrew Cuomo and Stephen Cohen that were filed both with the AG's office while he was AG. And
All I can do, sir, is explain to people that you are checking into those complaints and ask them to contact you.
what's your title?
I work for Steve Cohen.
Okay, and Steve Cohen. Now I definitely have a conflict with you because I filed a criminal complaint against Steve Cohen, and I explained that to you. Yes, yeah. Who are we passing it to?
Honestly, I'm not sure who you think wouldn't have a conflict. Who do you think would be best to handle your phone call?
Well, I'm not that's your job, not mine. You have to address who doesn't have conflict because the complaint states formally in the beginning, please, if you have conflict, to avoid me including you as a defendant in a RICO.
Usually it's the Attorney General's role to investigate. That's usually their
Yes, and Mr. Como was the Attorney General.
Well, what, have you tried speaking to someone at the current Attorney General's office?
I have, and I'm working on that, but I've also sent the same complaint to Andrew Como as governor to deal with. So now he has to deal with it as the governor of the state of New York. So my separate complaint with the Attorney General, which collusion might be there as well, will be dealt with separately. Andrew Como has an obligation to deal with the complaint as governor. So I petitioned him under his power as governor. Now obviously he can't, or any of his family members, or Steve Cohen, or any of his employees can't be handling this like you. And now I'm going to have to include you. Now I'm going to have to, actually, by handling this, knowing that it was against Steve Cohen, I'm already going to include you in a criminal RICO federal lawsuit that's currently related.
I just took your phone message. I didn't handle it.
You've delayed this process now for a month. And like I told you, there's been car bombings, attempted murder. These are the fundamentals of the RICO complaint. And you're now going to be added as a part of that, actually. And had you...
I don't appreciate you.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you a fact. I'm telling you a fact. I'm telling you a fact. And you should tell Steve Cohen the fact that how dare he put you into that position. He's already becoming a defendant. He already has a criminal complaint against him. And the fact that he has one of his staffs working on this without conflict checks really puts you in the hot seat there. I'd be mad at the right person.
Sir, I'm not working on anything. I took a phone message for Steve and I passed the message along to him. That's all that.
I told you on that phone call that Stephen Cohen was one of the complainants.
I don't understand what you want me to do, sir. I can't handle your, I don't know what handling your investigation means. All I can do is pass it along to someone who is empowered to do something.
Well, have they, so Stephen Cohen, pass me to Stephen Cohen. Pass me to Steve Cohen.
Okay, he's aware that you called and he's not in the office today, but I will.
Okay, then, you know what? Can I have Benjamin Lowski?
He's in Albany today. This is the New York office, so you'll have to call up there to get him.
Is he the chief of staff currently?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I appreciate that. And again, you're not the Emily Cole that's father is Kenneth Cole.
No, sir.
Okay.
It's really none of your business.
Oh, it's a lot of my business,
It's not an
ma'am.
appropriate question.
It is an appropriate question considering we have criminal activity going on in the governor's office of New York. Come on, it's a totally fair question, especially, you know what, it's funny. It's funny, I don't need that conflict anymore with you, Emily. The very conflict that you work for Steve Cohen and it's Jimmy rigged this complaint to not be dealt with according to procedural law and rules has just landed you in the center of a criminal complaint. Yeah. Gotta love them.
I think she hung up on you, Elliot.
I gotta love them. What? Hello? Hello? I object and don't consent. Hello?
Are you getting an
Oh, please. Alright, hold on. Let's call, what's his name? Benjamin Lowski.
She lied, Elliot, I'd say.
Oh, she's dead!
You made her.
She's dead!
She got...
And she lied. She totally lied. And I'm going to memorialize that in 1 second with her. So we're going to send her a nice little letter in a moment. Benjamin Lowski call, Chief of Staff, Andrew Cohen. Hi, Benjamin Lowski, please. Yeah, and do you have his number there?
Yeah, of course. It's 22
Okay.
681 4621.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Yep. Pat?
You can't dial the number, Elliot.
Yeah, she didn't connect us. Hold on. Hi, Kenneth Lawson, please, or Lawsky, Benjamin Lawsky, sorry. Eliot Bernstein. Thank you. Pat? Yes. Criminal complaints against Andrew Cuomo, Stephen Cohen, and now Emily Cole that have been filed with the governor's office. Okay, thank you. Sandra, can you knock that off for a minute? Thanks. Conflict pie gets thicker. You can take a message as soon as I get your name and title, etc.
Well, I am working in reception right now.
Okay, you're a receptionist, and your name?
Sure.
Seven minutes, 26 seconds.
Inventor Chamber.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, last name?
Saldana.
Can you spell that, please?
Vanessa Holdings.
Yes, Eliot Bernstein.
Oh, okay. S-A-L.
S-A-L-P-A-N-A.
P-A-N-A.
And your title?
N-A.
One more time?
And who are you calling for?
I'm trying to get somebody to handle a criminal complaint I filed with Andrew Cuomo against Andrew Cuomo, Stephen Cohen, and now Emily Cole will be added to that list. How do I spell your last name again?
On that one.
Excuse me? Vanessa? Nobody will give us their names. That's a good sign. Mr. Herpes is calling. These are our public officials. Oh yeah, filed criminal complaints on the governor. They know my name. They don't know their names. Hello,
What's your name with it?
my name is Eliot, E-L-I-O-T, Bernstein, B-E-R-N-S-T-E-I-N.
Give me one moment.
My mom. Andrew Cuomo, call to Benjamin Lowski, Chief of Staff, 9 minutes, 32 seconds in holding. Hello? Oh, I thought I object and do not consent. I definitely heard somebody on our line. Universally, globally, throughout the planetary systems, for sure. Anti-alien or Steve Cohen. What the hell's going on with my criminal complaint, Steve Cohen, against you and Andrew Cuomo?
Well, it's conflicted, so I can't really discuss it in any great detail, but it's done at PHG's office. When you call in the governor's office.
Well, because I filed the complaint with the governor as well, and I filed it with him, as AG that you blew off. And I'm kind of tired of all that game, and so I put the complaint on the governor's desk, and I want the governor to take the actions he's required by law to take.
I'll make a deal with you, Elliot. I'll call the governor's office, not the governor, the AG's office. You
But you're conflicted, so I'm trying to put you in prison. If I'm trying to put you in prison in a RICO,
Try to put me in prison. Some would argue I'm already in prison.
I would agree.
But in the meantime, the guy you want to speak to at the AG's office is named Harlan Levy. He has my old job. I will call Harlan and tell him to take your phone call. Okay? If there's a problem, just call me. Because you're getting some of my staff people going crazy. Just call me. We know each other. I'm happy to talk to you. I assume you're not going to the future reunion, nor am I. So we have something else to come.
I'm not going because I don't want to, but otherwise I would go.
Okay, I gotta run, but you know how to get me now? You found me in the governor's office. It's, you know, we just keep running into each other. Harlan Levy's the man you want. Call my old phone number, 212-416-8051.
212-416-8051?
Harlan Levy.
Harlan, Harland, Levy, Levy.
Exactly, and I will tell Harlan that he's got to deal with you.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
Talk to you later.
Okay, later.
Wow.
Eliot Bernstein and Pat Hanley. Okay, thank you. Pat?
I'm here.
Okay. I need quiet on the set.
Hi there, he's actually in a meeting right now. Can I take a message?
Yes. I left a message earlier. Is this Rachel?
Yes, and I passed it along to him.
Okay, so basically, can I expect a call back tonight?
I don't know.
Do you want to ask him? It's kind of urgent. It involves car bombings and, you know, death threats on people, and it's kind of urgent, you know. I don't know what he's meeting about. I'm sure it's important, but this is pretty serious stuff.
I keep interrupting his meeting, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, then just leave him the same message that I'd like to speak to him today if possible.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Rachel.
Okay.
Have a good night. Pat? Can you believe it? 41411, Pat Hanley, Eliot Bernstein, Harlan Levy on referral from Stephen Cohen at Andrew Cuomo's office. And take it away.
4 a.m.
Here we go. Pat? Pat?
Go.
Okay.
Attorney General's office.
Hi, Harlan Levy, please.
Who's calling?
Eliot Bernstein and Patrick Hanley.
Hold on one moment.
I'm telling you, they arrested that judge for treason in that courtroom using the Magna Carta in whatever country that was in.
I'm not tuned in here, Eliot. So what you're talking about?
I posted a video of them arresting a judge for treason. And they turned him over to the police. They were in his courtroom. They jumped over the bench. They arrested him and brought him to they made the police come and arrest him.
What country was this?
I think it's England, since they were using the Magna Carta law of common something. Could have been Australia. I don't know. I don't know. 100% sure. but I posted it. Let me send it to you, because I'm telling you, we could do it right here.
Hello? Oh,
Hello? Hello? Pat?
I'm here.
I object and do not consent.
Object and I don't consent right back at you.
Was that on your phone?
Negative. I think that was somebody at the AG's office.
Oh, okay.
That's my impression, but I still object and don't consent.
And I, on an ongoing basis, object and don't consent.
Yes.
In perpetuity. On all tapes. Edited and unedited.
Hello?
Hello, Harlan?
No, my name is Jim Rogers. I'm senior counsel to the Attorney General. How can I help you?
Okay, I contacted the governor's office. Steve Cohen referred me to Harlan directly and to speak to him directly.
Okay, well, you're in the ballpark here, so what can I help you with?
Well, it's a pretty, well, you can help me first with what's your exact name again?
My name is Jim Rogers, R-O-G-E-R-S.
And what was your first name?
Jim.
Jim. James?
Jim with a J. Jim Black?
James?
What up, man? How are you doing? Good.
Formally, is it James?
James, yeah, short for James.
Okay, James Rogers. And what's your title?
I am special counsel and senior advisor to the Attorney General.
Okay, my name's Eliot Bernstein, E-L-I-O.
Hi.
Okay, and I've got on the line with me Patrick Hanley. And Pat and I are also related to a case that your offices are handling. You're representing 39 state defendants in a lawsuit that I filed in a federal court that's related to a federal whistleblower lawsuit that also implicates your offices in high crimes.
In my office in high crimes.
Yes, the AG's office.
So we're defendants who sit that you filed?
I have a $12 trillion federal RICO and antitrust lawsuit that is legally related by Sheriff Shinlin in the Southern District to a whistleblower case of a attorney for the Supreme Court whistleblower who also has problems with your office. I filed...
I understood that my office is named defendant in that suit?
Yes, and...
Okay, so I can't talk to you.
You know, I found Steve Cohen, I filed criminal complaints against him and Cuomo. I filed them with the AG's office. It's got a conflict letter on it that's pretty clear that if you handle it and you have any conflict to any of the thousands of people, that I'm going to file against you for obstruction and those things. And so that is probably your best move, because I can't, I also, wait.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I've sent letters to the AG's office as well, meaning I've filed
It'll help us achieve an understanding of my ability to help you if you actually don't talk about things without explaining them first. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I have a 10-year legacy here that I have also filed with Mr. Schneiderman, Eric Schneiderman, I believe, criminal complaints against Stephen Cohen and Andrew Cuomo. Yes, and they have been, and I filed those complaints prior with Andrew Cuomo against Andrew Cuomo and Stephen Cohen, and he blew it off. Now Stephen Cohen knows me, you know, going back quite some time.
My question to you is this.
Yes.
If you are the plaintiff in a lawsuit for which the agency I work for is a defendant, I can't talk to you unless I'm represented by counsel.
Well, in that you should be. So do you want to get counsel and start getting counsel on?
I'll refer the case to, we're going to have to retain outside counsel if we're being sued directly.
Yes.
The agency is being sued.
Correct.
We'll have to retain counsel to represent them, I think.
Well, and also, here's some other interesting
I
point.
can't, the conversation's over. I'm a defendant in a case that you brought against this agency.
Well, you're not, but Como and Spitzer are, and the agents.
As a whole.
Well, but you're also representing against me. I see, because I'm pro se in the case.
No idea, but if I'm a defendant in the case, I can't talk.
Well, you're also, well, wait. You're also counsel in the case. Meaning like I. No, I know, but listen, you're also counsel for yourself.
I don't want to get into a whole kerfuffle with you.
No, but you understand that I'm saying.
Listen, what you're not doing is listening to me. What you need to do is send me the complaint of which the Attorney General's office is named as a defendant, and I will make sure that our counsel gets back to you promptly. I can't legally talk to you if I'm an employee of an agency that you are suing.
What's your email address?
My email address is james.rogers, ROGERS, at ag.ny.gov.
Okay, and what was it? James.Rogers at ag.ny.gov. Okay, I'll send you over the complaint.
And then our counsel will get in touch with you.
And your counsel, by the way, the complaint will have a conflict of interest letter attached to the front of it. That it's, you know.
Okay, yeah, and we'll, and as soon as we can, legally open up the line of communication, I'm sure that we'll be happy to talk to you.
Well, then you're the first administration in 8 years that will do that, and that's amazing, and I'm blown away. And from your mouth to God's ears.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you, Jim.
All right.